Hi, this is Madhu, and in this session today we'll do a very simple project on fire alarm, for which we need a temperature sensor or a heat sensor. This is what a temperature sensor is, and we are also providing this with the B-Box kit you'll be having with you now. And this is a beeper or a buzzer that what I have, and this is easily available in the market in any sort of electronic stores. You can buy it from over there. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to write a simple logic so that when the temperature is more or heat is more, this buzzer should start beeping or it should power on, something like this. For which what I have to do is first I have to connect this temperature sensor. This is the temperature sensor, and I'm going to connect this to the port A, analog input A1, exactly to the analog input A1. And you can see a lot of holes over here, I'm going to connect exactly to the first two pins. This temperature sensor has no polarity, so no need to worry about how to connect and all. It doesn't matter in this case. Now I will just simply bend this. Yeah, this is the temperature sensor, and now our temperature sensor is ready. Yeah, now I have a beeper, or a buzzer. What I'm going to do this, I'm going to connect this to the port D. These are the pins. These are the pins associated with port D. All these four are associated with port D, as I said. Now I will fix this buzzer to the port D. Coming back to the BSOF, now we have to write a logic for this fire alarm circuit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag a start. Here's the start, and I'm going to drag an input. As we are connecting an input device to this, I'm going to join this too. Now we have connected this temperature sensor to the port A and A1. We have connected to the pin A1. Now you can clearly see over here, all this A1, A2, everything is disabled. First we have to enable it, for which I have to click on settings. In settings, what I have to do is, as I have connected this temperature sensor to the A1, I have to make this A1 output into input. I have to change this to input. In the same way, I have to make A2 as an input. And here you can see there's a type, it is digital. A2 is also digital. We have to make it analog. And now it's ready. Make sure A1 is input, A2 is input, and type both are analog. Yeah, now these two are enabled. Now click on A1. Only A1 is enough, as we have connected only one sensor to the port A1, pin A1. Now I will drag a decision button. Here is the decision tab, and now I am going to write a condition such that if a temperature of this sensor is greater than some value, then do this, and if it is less than some value, do other work or some other option. What I'll do is, in the condition I will select input A1. A1 is our input, and I will select greater than, and here I will write a value 800. 800 is an ADC value. ADC value always ranges from 0 to 1024. It cannot be varied. I mean, you cannot go beyond 1024. It is only restricted for 1024 in our B-Box. So I'll press 800, which is in between. Now I'll drag two outputs, one for the yes condition and one for the no condition. What I will do over here is, after connecting these two, if the condition is true, then what I will do is I will put on port D1 and D2, and I will D3 and D4 I will make it 0, D1 D2 as 1, D3 D4 as 0. And if the condition is no, then what I will do is I will make the process in reverse. I will make D1, D3 and D4 as 1, and D1 and D2 as 0. Yeah. Now our circuit is ready, the logic is ready. We'll just simply press write now. It will ask you to save the file, and save your file as fire circuit. Yeah, once it is saved, the program that what we had written will go and sit in the B box. Yeah, now your logic is ready, and now get back to the circuit and I will see what's happening over there. Yeah, to check our fire alarm, what I will do is I will light up a candle and bring the candle near to the sensor. Now you can clearly see the buzzer has started up, and till it again comes back to the normal temperature, the buzzer will remain beeping. Yeah, now it's changed, and that's it. The program is working.